Hello everyone, it's Ben from this chair to give you a different video today, and it's not about Blu-rays or movies or anything like that. It is about a game called Hogwarts Legacy. You may have heard of it. I am really looking forward to the game, and I want to chat about things that I've noticed that I don't think anyone else is talking about. Now, you may have seen the thumbnail and wondering what I'm talking about. Hogwarts Legacy. The delay rumour is swirling around again, and I wanted to talk about the rumour that if it gets pushed again out of December, which we all think it will, that's the release date because the Amazon art book strategy guide has been given a December 6th release date, so that's why we think the game's coming out then. If it gets delayed into March, which is what I have been saying since 2021, even though when you think about the original delay, that was January 13th, 2021, and if the game comes out in December 6th, 2022, that is virtually a 2-year delay. So really, the game should be almost finished by now, because that Autodesk presentation was showing about how they did the motion capture from home, and it was weird, but they still managed it, so and that kind of stuff. But that's not what this video is about. If Hogwarts Legacy gets delayed again, now it is going to walk straight into another game if it goes to February, March, because everyone was worried, weren't they, about, oh my god, is Hogwarts Legacy going to come out right on top of God of War? You know, so Sony wouldn't want that. You know, because Sony are doing the promotional material for Hogwarts Legacy, and obviously they own God of War. So, you know, people have been saying about that. But, and then that kind of died down because they realised the Hogwarts Legacy trailer was the biggest one on the PlayStation YouTube channel. So that kind of squashed that. So, but I have seen. Now, I am not a Star Wars fan at all. I've tried to get into the series many times, and so far, unfortunately, I haven't found it that interesting. You know, put your things down in the comments if you're a fan of Star Wars or not. But the new game, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, is rumoured to come out in March 2023. Now, every game, as we all know, gets delayed. So, do I think that Jedi Survivor hits the March date? No. But just in case it does, can Hogwarts Legacy afford another small delay into early 2023? If it is any possibility, the Hogwarts Legacy gets pushed straight into Star Wars, because you really don't want Hogwarts Legacy coming out on top of a Star Wars game. That would be questionable at best. So the only thing I can think of, it either comes out December 6th, which is the main release date we have by rumour and some digging around, or does it come out even later, June or something? You know, does it come out kind of just before summer? Because you don't want to bump into Star Wars. Now, do I think Star Wars is going to get delayed? Of course I do. But then again, you're playing then a cat and mouse between Hogwarts Legacy and Star Wars. I don't know whether that's a good idea. Another thing I want to talk about is the campaign and how long it could be. Now, I thought that maybe you have 4 options, you know, because each house has its own companion. So I thought maybe, you know, it's not going to be that long, because, you know, you're going to have to do like 4, not storylines, but 4 individual paths to the main goal of the story, or you can choose because of the 4 companions from 4 different houses. But in the screenshot I'm about to show, you know, it shows that Poppy Sweeting and our character, you know, our character is in Gryffindor, and Poppy Sweeting is obviously in Hufflepuff. Now, I thought, you would stick to your own house's companion, so the strands don't mix, because you don't often see different houses and friends mixing. It's always house and house. There are the odd occasion, of course, but not very often. So I kind of wonder, do you have your own house companion that follow you around mostly, or do you kind of find Poppy Sweeting and you become friends with her even though you're in Gryffindor or Ravenclaw? So I just wonder whether we have one continuous story that it doesn't matter what house you're in, you're gonna meet all four companions regardless, or are we going to occasionally cross over to other houses, or do we, because I'm not sure. So because I genuinely thought the game might be shorter because of the four house strand kind of problem, but I'm not sure now with this screenshot, because that shows a Hufflepuff and Gryffindor being friends and in this one scene and stuff, and so I just wondered whether that changes the length of the game, or whether we are more constricted than we thought we would be, because we're going to meet all three out of four house companions, no matter what house we choose at the beginning. So that's another thing to think about. And the last thing, I haven't really seen anyone talk about this, and they asked this before the State of Play event, is Peeves going to be in the game? And nobody really spotted that when Sebastian Swallow gets caught in the restricted section in the library, behind him, I'll leave another screenshot here, is Peeves. And I do like his design. He's wearing a pink, kind of tall hat and kind of a sort of a clown purplish kind of design. I quite like it. It was almost like a mixture between a clown and just some bright miscreant. So yeah, Peeves is in the game. I don't know how much he's in the game, but he's definitely in the State of Play very briefly. So that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you found it interesting, and comment below what you think about the story length and whether we meet all four Hogwarts house companions, or whether we only meet a couple of them, or what you think is going to happen. Because I genuinely thought, as I say, we were going to have four different strands, and what house you picked really picked on whether you were going to be good or evil, and the way you present the storyline. But with this screenshot that I've just realised, that throws that theory out the window almost. So yeah, if you do like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and follow me if I think of anything else about Hogwarts Legacy. See you in the next video. Bye everyone.